You said my name like nothing changed, like we were still the same. But in your eyes a colder light was hiding in plain sight. At the cafe near the station road, you touched your cup but held it close. I felt the silence first and then you looked away again. I knew before the words came out, this night was turning dark. 작은 표정 하나에도 I could hear your heart. 가지마, not like this, not tonight. Leave the door half open, leave me one more light. 가지마, I'm not done with us. If goodbye is really coming, why does it feel so rushed? We used to walk that riverside and laugh at passing bikes. Now every step beside your feet feels borrowed from another life. You say it's best, you say it's right, you say we both need time. But why does time sound like a word people use before they hide? You're speaking soft, I'm breaking slow. No one here can tell. 웃는 얼굴 뒤에서도 I know you too well. 가지마, not before I breathe, not before this shaking heart learns how to let you leave. 가지마, if there's one breath left, I would rather hold the pain than lose what we have kept. Maybe love is not a kingdom, maybe no one really stays. Maybe all we ever ask for is a few less lonely ways. Still I'm standing in this moment with the truth I cannot fight. If your heart has already gone, why is mine still here tonight? 가지마, even if you won't let me keep this final second longer than I should. 가지마, I won't beg twice, but if you hear my voice at all, stay one more night.
돌아와, if your heart still knows my name. 돌아와,
If the nights still feel the same.
돌아와,
I'm not asking for the past, just the part of you that maybe still looks back.
we built our days in little ways, missed trains and shared umbrellas, street food, smoke and autumn coats, and unfinished talks together.
You said forever casually, like people do when they believe.
I wore those words for months and months, now they barely let me breathe.
Maybe pride kept both of us from saying what we meant.
서로 다른 침묵 속에 all our daylight went.
돌아와, not because I'm weak.
돌아와,
Because love was never cheap.
돌아와,
If there's truth beneath the blame, we don't have to be the same. Just honest this time.
I heard your song in passing cars, I saw your face in crowds. Soul keeps moving like it should, but memory stays loud.
You tell your friends you're doing fine.
I do the same with mine.
그래도 문득 새벽엔
I still rewind the night.
sometimes losing someone slowly hurts more than sudden ends. When the door is never fully closed and neither heart pretends.
If you don't come back, I'll survive. I know that much is true, but survival isn't healing if my soul still waits for you.
So I'm not kneeling to the past, I'm not chained to what we knew.
I'm just saying love looked better
When the world still held us two.
You smile the same in front of friends, but colder when we're alone. You say I'm tired, nothing's wrong, then leave me with your phone. I'm not asking for a perfect love, I'm not asking you to kneel, but why do I feel like a stranger now, inside the thing we built? You pull me close, then disappear, like I should understand. Why could it tell me softly, don't leave me guessing again? We're good at when I'm right here, we're good at like I'm hard to hear. You don't have to love me loudly, but don't love me halfway. We're good at when your eyes turn away. We used to fight and end in truth, now even truth feels late. You choose the quiet kind of distance that never names the ache. At the parking lot by your apartment, I waited longer than I should. You rolled the window down and smiled like confusion still look good. Maybe I'm not mad, just lonely, maybe both can live. 작은 말 한마디에도 I notice what you give. We're good at when I still choose, we're good at like there's nothing left to lose. If your heart is already leaving, say it plain, don't play. We're good at when your touch feels far away. I could handle painful honesty, I just can't stand this blur. Half a love is its own cruelty, and I don't know what we were. We're good at if you're done, be done. Ooh, we're good at like I'm the only one. Still I ask because some part of me hopes there's truth beneath. We're good at before you finally leave.
I know how this must look to you, late replies and tired eyes, but not every closed up moment means the heart is full of lies. I've been carrying too much alone, trying hard not to spill. Some wounds do not speak in language, even when they ache so still. You read my silence like betrayal, I was just afraid. 믿어줘, I'm still here, even when I fade. 믿어줘, not every distance means goodbye. 믿어줘, some people hurt and hide. 믿어줘, I'm not asking you for blinds, just a little room before you change your mind. My pride has always worn sharp shoes, it walks before my heart. I know I make the loving harder than it ever had to start. On the bridge above the river, I almost told you everything, but the wind was loud and so was fear, and I swallowed back the spring. If I sound like I'm unraveling, maybe that is true. 작은 상처 쌓이다 보면 even love turns blue. 믿어줘, I'm not made of stone. 믿어줘, I hate this all alone. 믿어줘, before the ending writes itself. Don't let one broken season become keep me in the version where I always look composed. You didn't see the jealous nights or how I learned to close. Some love is not destroyed by anger, it just thins until it's gone. And what survives can still look noble, even when the warmth is done. So if you hold me in your mind, don't make me shine too bright. 잊어줘 the perfect parts. Remember me right. 잊어줘 the way I used to stay. 잊어줘 the words I couldn't say. 잊어줘 the crown I never asked to wear. If you loved me, let me leave lighter than this air. There's a coat still in your hallway and a mug inside your sink. It's strange how ordinary objects know us more than what we think. I used to believe in endings that were clean and almost kind, but every goodbye leaves splinters in the corners of the mind. I don't wanna be your wound or your sweetest take. 그냥 지나간 계절처럼 let me slowly fade. 잊어줘 the nights we looked like fire. 잊어줘 the shape of all desire. 잊어줘 before our memory turns cruel. Before I live more beautifully in your head than truth. Forgetting isn't treason, sometimes it is grace. A mercy for two people who no longer fit the same place. So if my name grows quieter, I will not call it loss. Some love ends not with hatred, but with softness and a cost. 잊어줘 not because it meant too little. 잊어줘 because it meant too much. 잊어줘 and if one day I return, let me be a passing song, not a place that burns.
I checked your page, then checked again, like pain needed better proof. I walked the long way home on purpose, just to stay inside the truth. The convenience store was closing, blue lights humming on the street, and every stupid little memory came back on tired feet. Maybe I made this harder, maybe I held too tight. Granny, I said those careless things just to win that night. Granny, I broke what I still wanted. Granny, I acted like I didn't care. Granny, now every quiet hour feels like punishment floating in the air. Your scarf was still inside my room. I folded it and laughed somehow. How can something smell like yesterday and still feel gone right now? I replay every small expression, every pause I brushed aside. Turns out love can drown so slowly, no one sees the tide. People people say it all gets better. Maybe they are right. 그래도 괜히 네 이름이 finds me every night. Granny, I push when I should've listened. Granny, I turn warmth into defense. Granny, and now I sit here tracing how a stubborn heart can lose its common sense. Regret is not dramatic, it's ordinary and plain. It lives in cups, receipts, and windows, in the walk back in the rain. So if I sound a little ruined, it's not to beg or plead. It's just hard to meet yourself when you know what broke was near. I made us into distance. Granny, I chose my pride instead. Granny, and now the night keeps asking, what if I had loved you softer than the words I said?
You say my standards got too high because I finally learned to leave. Funny how the one who breaks your trust still has to be believed. I was softer in the old days, I called it love, it looked like fear. Now my silence isn't weakness, it just means I'm seeing clear. I won't turn my pain into a throne, I won't wear it like a badge. Dashing, I won't trade my worth for almost being had. Dashing, not that road again. Dashing, not that kind of fan. Dashing, I won't call it love if I have to disappear just to let it live. At the salon near my office, I cut my hair an inch too short. Not for you, but for the feeling of becoming someone more. My friends said I look lighter, I think they meant I look awake. Some exits are not tragedies, they're the cleanest choice you make. You can miss what we once looked like, I can too, and still move on. 작은 진실 하나가 결국 makes illusion gone. Dashing, I won't beg for crumbs. Dashing, I won't fear becoming one. Dashing, I choose my name in full, not the version love reduced to fit inside your role. Some women learn too gracefully how to stay inside the frame, till one day the mirror answers with a stranger wearing shame. So I'm done with looking noble while my heart pays every fee. If leaving makes me difficult, then difficult is free. Dashing, I won't lose my voice. Dashing, I won't call that choice. Dashing, let the old world dim, I would rather walk alone than be less of me again.
I thought I moved beyond this street, beyond this bookstore, past this lane. But when I saw the first spring light, it led me back again.
You were standing near the corner by the flowers in the wind. Not like fate in movies does it, just like life by accident.
No one ran, no music swelled,
Just two people breathing still,
여기야, you said so softly,
and time obeyed your will.
여기야,
Right where we once stood,
여기야,
between the lost and good.
just this small place
where I found you.
We talked about the weather first, because real hearts start small.
Then about the years between us,
and how pride had shaped them all.
a bus went by, a child was laughing, someone dropped their shopping bag.
The world was busy being ordinary,
while ours came drifting back.
Maybe love returns more quietly
then it leaves the room.
작은 말 몇
개만으로도 a whole spring can bloom. 여기야,
where the silence broke.
여기야, inside an everyday hope.
여기야,
I don't need perfect truth,
just the honest light
still left in you.
Not every second chance is meant to rebuild what came before. Sometimes it simply lets two people
speak what silence owed them for.
So I'm not calling this forever. I'm not naming what will be.
I'm just saying there was healing
when your eyes found mine on me.
여기야,
where the air turned kind.
여기야,
where we both arrive.
여기야, if your heart asks to. Sometimes home is not a place, it's someone seeing you. 끝이야, say clean, say it true. 끝이야, I won't bleed it through. 끝이야, not because I never cared, but because love cannot live half a life somewhere. You kept me in a waiting room of almost and maybe soon. Every promise wore a coat, but somehow never came home. I called it patience for so long, because the truth felt too severe. But tonight the mirror told me what I should have heard for years. There's a line between devotion and slowly disappearing. 끝이야, I whisper first before I lose all hearing. 끝이야, this is where I stop. 끝이야, before I call this love. 끝이야, if I stay I leave myself, and I have done that far too much for someone else. Outside your building, winter air bit my hands and made me laugh. How many endings need rehearsal before they finally last? You texted, can we talk tomorrow? Like tomorrow fixes all. But some doors close not out of anger, just because they should not stall. I'm not punishing your absence, I'm protecting what is left. 작은 존엄 하나라도 I choose it over less. 끝이야, not a threat, not a rage. 끝이야, just the end of this page. 끝이야, and an ending, something starts a room with air again. Inside my heart, some empresses lose a world and find a truer throne, not by begging to be chosen, but by choosing their own soul. So if my voice sounds calm tonight, it's because the storm is done. Sometimes strength is simply knowing you deserve a fuller sign. 끝이야, let the echo fall. 끝이야, I survived it all. 끝이야, and now I finally see the one I needed most was always me. Morning comes without permission. after hardest nights. The curtains glow, the kettle hums, and somehow there is light. I used to think that broken seasons meant the garden would not grow, but even branches split by winter still remember how to hope. I am not the girl I was, and maybe that is grace. Patirke, I say it softly, like learning my own face. Patirke, through the ache and rain. Patirke, through the after pain. Patirke, not because I don't feel weak, but because my heart still wants a future I can meet. I walk the park near my apartment. Children run and call for bread. An old man feeds the pigeons slowly. Life keeps moving just ahead. There is comfort in the ordinary, in laundry, tea, and afternoon. Healing doesn't always sparkle. Sometimes it just makes room. I don't need a grand new ending, I just need a truer pace. 작은 희망 하나만으로 I can remake space. 버틸게 till the blue turns gold. 버틸게 till my hands feel warm. 버틸게 till I stop surviving you and start belonging fully to the life I choose. People think that strength looks fearless, like a body made of stone. But real courage wakes up trembling and still decides to go on. So if today is not triumphant, if I only make it through, that is still a kind of victory. Quiet, plain, but true. 버틸게 through what love has done. 버틸게 till I meet the sun. 버틸게, and one day I will say, this wasn't where I ended, just where I learned to stay. We started like a simple scene, no script, no warning in between. A quiet look, a passing line, and suddenly your hand in mine. We built a world from little things, late night talks and broken dreams. Thought forever had a place in the way you said my name. But love is never just one color. It fades, it burns, it learns to cover. 그래도 여기야, after all the tears I cried. 그래도 여기야, I didn't lose myself inside. 그래도 여기야, through I take. We fell apart in quiet ways, not in fire but in delays. Words we couldn't say out loud, silence growing like a cloud. I tried to hold what couldn't stay, you try to slowly walk away. Some endings don't arrive with sound, they just stop coming back around. And every why turned into distance, every touch into resistance. 그래도 여기야, not the same but still alive. 그래도 여기야, learning how to not rewind. 그래도 여기야, even when it hurts this way, I'm still standing in the moment, not afraid to stay. Maybe love was never ours to keep, maybe it was just a place to meet, where we learn what hearts can do, how they break and still stay true. I don't hate the way it ends, some stories aren't meant to mend, they just teach you how to stand on your own again. 그래도 여기야, after everything we were. 그래도 여기야, even when the lights still blur. 그래도 여기야, and I finally understand, I was never really losing, I was finding who I am. 그래도